Alright, hello everyone. Going over this 5 minute L that I took. Um, in hindsight, I know exactly why this didn't work, and I knew I shouldn't have been in this trade. And it's weird, I don't really feel the bad emotions. I feel the bad emotions, but I recognized that it was happening. Yes, I didn't act on it, and I still executed the trade, but I don't know, I feel like this was a good kind of self awareness moment. So let's just get right into it quickly. Day was choppy as fuck. There was really nothing you could have taken either way. Uh, there's maybe like a 2 minute setup. I forget. I'll have to go over my notes, but uh, like these setups didn't deliver really. This didn't go down to London lows. We made an SMT right here with ES, so that didn't deliver. Um, yeah, like if you took this 2 minute right here, which looked kind of good, we got a sweep of that high, no SMT, took Asia out, couldn't really displace above Asia around here. So it looked good for shorts, and we were bearish on the high time frame. But any fucking ways, so yeah, we inversed this, went down, made an SMT. Some people took this 2 minute to the upside to this 1 hour, this hourly intermediate high right here, right here. I didn't. I just didn't really like going back and forth and up and down and up and down and up and down. Sat on my hands. Blake took some sort of 30-second here. I didn't take anything. Around here, I was kind of deciding that, this day's probably chopped and there's nothing really good presenting itself. Once we go down all the way, take objectives, fucking go back up, everything's low probability. And I was okay to walk away with a $0 day, the same way I did yesterday on Monday. But then I saw in the chat, because I'm watching the live streams just until they stop, just to soak up everything, whatever. Joseph, of all fucking people, was like, yo, there's a 5 minute forming. And I'm like, oh, yeah, look, we left these equal lows right here. I'm still kind of bearish on London, but I don't know. I just took the first 5 minute, and even before I was sizing up the trade, I was like, okay. I was like, if I were to write down right here, like, what are my confluences? I couldn't really give you a good write down of what I thought was happening. So immediately then, I'm like, ugh, I don't feel good taking this. I'm like, I don't feel good taking this. I said, I just don't even have any good reasons. I'm like, what are my confluences really? We didn't even have that much of an SMT. Like, we did a little bit, like right here, but like, whatever. Like 8, like that doesn't mean a whole bunch. Took forever to inverse this 5. Not really. 2 candles, 10 minutes, whatever. But yeah, longing with or shorting with Asia in the 4 hour right there. I don't know. I mean, I was reading Mark Douglas yesterday, and I was just trying to make myself available to the markets, but that doesn't mean just take any fucking 5 minute. But I did close early. I know a lot of problems I used to have was when I knew the trade idea was bad, I wouldn't get out and I would just let it hit full stop loss. But I think I decided like right here halfway through that this was not going to work, and I'm like, let me just get out of this. I'm like, I don't even want this to work. I should have got out around like right here, but once I just saw this place, I'm like, yeah, this isn't working. And look, see, look, we're about to go. We just built an LRL ramp all the way up to 4 hour and Asia 1055. Would not be surprised if that hits. But yeah, I took this on my funded account, my 2B vals, down 250. I was risking one con. So a lighter loss, but this just should have been a no trade day. My emotions, I don't feel like too crash outy, to be honest, which is good. I'm still upset that that happened, but it's manageable. Whereas before I would have been like, fuck this, and just like got up and left. I was watching old recordings of me yesterday from a month ago, and I was amazed by the progress that I had made in terms of just understanding what the market was doing and whatnot. And then I go and make a mistake today that was really, really easy to avoid. But I'm definitely going to review this. There was nothing here. You can't just take the first 5 minute that presents itself. It's just low probability conditions. Like like Blake says, if you have to remind yourself, do your winning trades from reviewing and from journaling look like this with these conditions? Probably not. You're better off just waiting for the next day. The market's going to be here tomorrow. I can trade the markets tomorrow. So I really didn't have any good excuse or any good reason to take this trade. Once I asked myself, okay, what are my confluences here? I can't just say, oh, it's gonna go down because look, yeah, easy break even target at this 1 minute intermediate low. It was a 1.44 equal lows as the targets. Not even MAC, keep in mind, because we're not targeting an unfilled 15. But once I realized that, like, oh, what were my confluences on this trade? I couldn't even list them. I couldn't even list them. I think maybe I looked at the 1 hour and looked at EQ. From this range to this range, we're above EQ. This range to this range, we're above EQ. But you can't just go, oh, above EQ, take. You have to look at what's happening. Yeah, and plus, like, we inversed the 4 hour here as well. This just, yeah, kind of lack of awareness. I was on my phone in and out kind of throughout the day once I realized that, like, price action was really bad. Like, this is the first 5 minute we opened up all day. So I was kind of just around my phone, just tapping out, tapping in, tapping out, tapping in. Had to go to the bathroom. Fucking. At that point, it's just better to hang up the gloves. But what I did do right was I did get out of the position, but at that point I shouldn't have been even in the position to begin with. From this 5 minute being absolute doo doo, so that wasn't good discipline. Just remind yourself: do my winning trades look like this? From journaling, do they look like this? No, they don't. There was no context here. I couldn't even name the fucking confluences. I'll keep saying it. Like 5 minute, wow, big deal. But yeah, and then we immediately got souped one more time. But that's it, boys. Go do some back testing. Check your journals. Read some Mark Douglas. We'll see what this wants to do now. It's 11 o'clock. Maybe open low, high close. But that's it. Deuces.